On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype. We make it take flight.
Yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, what tag one. A blessed and wonderful Tuesday evening to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. No, my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side. So we have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps. We're going to talk about the fatal knockings and clappings of this 35-year-old Bursar of the Hopewell High School over there in Hanover a few days ago. And a bizarre twist in the investigation that landed the sitting principal in jail, that is this man presently on your screen identified as Byron Grant. Now, this morning On The Spot News Media spoke briefly, pun intended, about this particular matter. It is said that the principal was released from police custody on Friday pending further investigations. He's not clear of any charges. He's still one of the prime suspects as police are gathering their intelligence, collecting statements, and of course gathering CCTV footage to ascertain the man who is described as 6 feet 2 inches tall and was wearing a floral hoodie jacket over his head at the time when he committed that fatal knockings and clappings of the Bursar. Now, the police, men and women attached to the Hanover Police Division have decided that they will get to the bottom of things, pun intended, the bottom of things. Well, in essence, we're On The Spot News Media. I tell you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora, say a batty business make the 35-year-old Bursar end up lose him 3 points. Yeah, man. Now, On The Spot News Media was reliably informed that both men, that's the Bursar and the principal, were involved. Hence, the reason for the headlines in our print media that stated interpersonal conflicts was the reason for the knockings and clappings of the Bursar. So I guess the print media also knew what was happening, but was being diplomatic about their utterance, because you know, say, the batty business is a touchy subject. Yeah, man. So we know, say, right now, the principal, who is a married man, might I add, is also a rouncer man. And when time we say rouncer, we are talking about round at the back part, rouncer. So that are the reason why him hire hitman for clap way the Bursar. Now, On The Spot News Media was also reliably informed that the Bursar was scheduled to leave the island within a few days after he met his demise, to fly to America to get married to another man. Now the principal get up in him feelings and would not have it and have him taken out. Now police should also look at the security guard at the gate, because the security guard is allegedly related to the principal and just may have colluded with the slackness. I'm not definitively saying that the security guard is involved. I'm just saying to look in his direction also, because he is closely related to the principal of the school. Now, a long time the principal here going with a bag of things, you know. Even the past principal of the Hopewell High School, who was housed from her position, was because of this man, Byron Grant. So he's a man where get himself caught up in a whole heap of bangarang over the years and manage to escape through the cracks and eventually became the principal of the Hopewell High School. Now on the Spot News Media is just waiting for a press briefing from the police to hear definitively how diplomatic they will bring this across to you, the regular members of Chan Public. But as always, on the Spot News Media now, will film motor ground and talk. Party business was the order of the day. Yeah, man. Now we are going to talk about a knockings and clappings that took place over there in the St. Catherine North Police Division. We are talking about a place in a Spanish town known as Lime Tree Grove, where 5 men get caught up and 3 end up lose them 3 pints. Among the 3 that lost their lives are 2 brothers. Now the 3 men are presently on your screen right now. They have since been identified as Ricardo Clayton, said to be a 42-year-old upcoming recording artist from Lime Tree Grove. Ricardo Clayton is more popularly known in the entertainment fraternity as Hyper. Ricardo's brother, Michael Clayton, said to be known as Itzy, a businessman visiting Jamaica from the United Kingdom. And the 3rd man that lost his life has been identified as Javan Lothan, said to be a studio engineer of Coral Gabla Drive in Independence City, Portmore, St. Catherine. So according to the police, reports would suggest that sometime around 10:30 p.m. the 5 men were all aboard a white Honda Step Wagon motor vehicle, which had just pulled up at the gates of the Clayton family home. It is said that the men were about to exit the motor vehicle when they were pounced upon by 2 men heavily armed with handguns. It is said that the men reportedly opened gunfire, hitting everyone in the vehicle. Ricardo ran in a bid to save his life onto a track beside his house, where he was reportedly chased and conned up by his attackers. Residents and police, however, rushed all injured men to the hospital, all 5 of them, where the Clayton brothers were pronounced you-know-what upon arrival, and the 27-year-old studio engineer Javan was pronounced you-know-what whilst undergoing treatment. And right after, just a few hours after the knockings and clappings of the 2 brothers and the studio engineer, police caught one of the criminal elements involved in that brutal knockings and clappings. Now, according to the police, sometime around 12:50 a.m. in the wee hours of Saturday morning, that is just mere hours after the knockings and clappings took place around 10:30 Friday night, a police team was under special operation in Dallas Lane, Spanish Town. When reaching a section of Dallas Lane, a group of men were seen, and upon the approach of the police, the men reportedly ran in different directions. The police went in pursuit. It is said that a criminal element pointed a firearm at the police, who took evasive action and opened gunfire, hitting him. He reportedly fell to the ground, clutching his weapon. Now, the police stated that the illegal weapon was seized from his person, and the man in question has since been identified as 36-year-old Jermaine Anthony Blake, otherwise known as Sweely. said to be from King Street in Dallas Lane. Now, who remember this face here presently on your screen? And if you can look close enough, it's a vlog that On The Spot News Media did over 2 years ago. And this vlog, I was covering happenings over there in Bull Bay during the whole Dagpa bigger crime saga. Yeah, man. This criminal element was also featured in that vlog as one of the main Nakis and Clappis that was wreaking havoc over there in Bull Bay, St. Andrew. It is the same criminal element, Jermaine Blake, aka Sweely, or Shortman, or Short Boss. Yeah, man. So this criminal element here has been under the radar of the police for quite some time, but continued to elude the police because of his deep-rooted connection in Spanish Town as the Don for that particular lane known as Dallas Lane, and also a top Nakis and Clappis over there in Bull Bay. So when him get hot in a one area, him go cool out in the other. And when him get hot in the other, him go cool out in the other. So I saw him hop and skip for years and continued to elude the police. Now this criminal element here, Jermaine Blake, aka Sweely, or Short Boss, is a dangerous, or should I have said, he was a dangerous old Nakis and Clappis that committed many atrocities right across the length and breadth of Jamaica. Now, who remember this youth here known as Bertie that was taken out by this old dirty kind of boy here, Jermaine Blake, aka Sweely, or Short Boss? This man that goes by the name of Bertie from Quarry Hill. Yeah, man. Jermaine Blake was the man who slap him away quick and fast, even though Bertie was also a known Nakis and Clappis. And for those who are wondering what side of the Klansman faction was he on, he was most definitely aligned to Tesha Miller, as Tesha Miller gave him Danship over Dallas Lane. Yeah, man. So I know the youth here are going with a bag of things. A slap with people in a singles, slap with people in a twos, and slap with people in a trees. So we're just glad, said the police, them definitely take this whole dirty nastiness here off of the streets. And by any chance, the Spanish Town police not actually understand who this criminal element here really was, you can go back and go watch the vlog here so you can get a better understanding of who Jermaine Blake was. So it is of utmost important that police across the different police divisions network way better than they're already networking. Because if there was a network across divisions, this criminal element here would have been either sent to prison or taken out a mighty long time ago. Because from as far back as 2017, he has been on the radar of the police as a known Nakis and Clappis aligned to Tesha Miller. He was even featured on the St. Catherine North Most Wanted list when they listed a number of criminal elements aligned to Klansman as wanted. And he was also listed, but only by his alias, in the Kingston Eastern Police Division as wanted for a whole heap of knockings and clappings over there in Bull Bay. But because of the lack of proper networking, they could not have pieced the puzzle together sooner. So to the police officers them, networking should be a definite thing coming 2024. There should be some sort of system set up where a police from anywhere in the island can just type in a man name or him alias, and wherever that pop up in a whatsoever division, him supposed to have access to that right at him fingertips. Yeah, man. So somebody can please let the commissioner of police know, say, yo, the police them need to have a network system set up where all these criminal elements, wanted men and women, and also persons of interest be placed in a database accessible island-wide. Yeah, man. Now, anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscasts. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.